Hey there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banjo Tooie. On this episode we're going to be continuing where we left off in the Isle o' Hags. Though we were outside the wooded hollow, ready to jump into the first world, but just as I was about to enter into the first world, starting the recording, my computer crashed. Isn't that terrible? Not my computer. My N64 crashed actually. I bumped it and the recording froze, and then when I use my dazzle and the recording freezes, I get blue screen of death. And because of that, my video stayed, but my audio left. So the last two episodes have been post commentary, which isn't fun for me because I like recording things as I'm doing it. Like I like going jump, 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 and then not looking at the recording and go, oh well, I guess I jumped 3 times in a triangle for whatever reason. So anyway, enough of that. Now that we have our audio back, we're ready to go. We're all set to go. Let's enter World 1. So this is World 1, Mayahem Temple. In levels there exist these things. They are warp pads. Find another one in this world and you'll be able to warp between them. Warp pads are extremely helpful because levels in this game are a lot bigger. Oh, we can't get under there. Levels in this game are a lot bigger than they are in the first one. And so here now we can just warp between the levels. So this level isn't so big, but even so you'll get to see. Notes in this game come in 5s. Each one of these is 5 notes. You have to collect 8. Yeah, and how many of them? 10 gives 18 of them. And then there's one treble clef that is 20. So there's 19 note collectibles. Hey, get your sorry hide over here and press B. So if we see a silo like this, well the other ones are silos but these are different. As you see we need 25 notes to talk to him and we have 40. So let's see what this is. Drill Sergeant Jamdar is reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in uniform. Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. How's the geek keeping anyhow? Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that. Fleaball, did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually. Typical. So you'll be wanting to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. Ha, he only knew novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jamdars. Why not teach us a few now? Not that easy, punk. You gotta prove your sorry selves first by collecting me a few notes. Come back if you can find enough. Hey, wait a minute. And then we have notes, so... I see you got enough notes from my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks. What you need is an aim in sight. Hit the target, then you might. First person view by pressing up. Hit Z to fire with accuracy. Or up C accuracy. Duh. Alright, so now we have a little target here. So now we can aim eggs. Before we could just shoot them forward and back. So as you see, we can hit that target and disable the statue temporarily. So yeah. Now we can target and aim eggs. That's a wonderful upgrade. So let's just keep going up, collecting notes. There's Mumbo's skull. We'll be coming here a little bit later. We got other stuff to do first. Hit the next warp point. So you found another warp pad. Move onto it and press B to warp to any other warp pads you've activated in this world. So I'll show you how that works. You step on it, press B, and it shows you all the different warp pads you have. So let's go to this one. And then of course it takes us straight to the other warp pad. So easy peasy. That's how warping works. Alright, let's go ahead and collect some more notes. As you see, collecting notes is a lot faster in this game than it is in Banjo Kazooie. Climb all the way up here. We can go around back. Whoops, I fell off. Oh well, we'll go down here anyway. And at the bottom is our treble cleft. Nice one, punk. Treble clefts are worth a mighty 20 notes. Okay, so that's how that works. And then over here at the top of the mountain we have Jamdar's second silo. Here's a move that's a load of fun. Now use Kazooie as a handheld gun. Zed fires eggs both high and low. Target Zen's temple. In you can go. That'll be all. Can't you? Alright, so there are certain areas in the game where you need to use Kazooie as a gun, and that just teaches us to do. The first one, oh, this is a lucky one. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press B to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible. So when you collect a honeycomb bar with a question mark on or an exclamation mark on it, it'll do this little game here, and you can choose how much health to give yourself. So of course I'm going to do it max because that's just how I roll. Now where was I? Ah yes, if we go around the side of Target Zan's temple here, we'll see a little slope, and we can climb the slope all the way to the top, and at the top is a Jiggy. Now in this game you don't stop to congratulate yourself whenever you collect a Jiggy, you can just continue playing the game, and I actually really like that. So let's go ahead inside the temple and see what we got here. So this is of course what I was talking about. And then you can shoot Kazooie's eggs like a gun, and then collect some more ammo. Good, I see you have mastered the art of bird handling. I now challenge you to collect the sacred statues and find your prize. Alright, so let's enter. So in this game we have to collect a bunch of statues in order to enter Target Zan's sacred chambers. So let's go ahead and do that. Of course we can do C left and C right to strafe, and C up and C down change our view up and down permanently, sort of, until, well, you move. If you hold R, you can manually aim around like that, which is what I'll probably be doing lots. And then of course B opens doors. I mean A opens doors. There we go. 1, 2. Also you guys, forgive me if I miss any Jinjos in the run of this, because, well, I mean in the game, because the locations of all the Jinjos are kind of not a mystery, I would say, but I just don't know where they all are off the top of my head. So if I miss any, I will be coming back to them, I promise. Alright, so I just got 6 in a row there. Some ones that are a little harder to get. Kill these little cat things. And by cat things I mean cats. Alright, so collecting 10. Not bad, mortal. 10 statues gains you entry to my slightly sacred chamber. Oh, there he is. Didn't even see him there. So now we can enter Target Zan's slightly sacred chamber, which is a funny name for it, but whatever. I don't judge, man. I don't judge. Okay. Here we have, basically it's rapid fire eggs, and we can use it, well, as much as we want. This upgrade doesn't come by very often, but when it does, it's like, oh my god, look at how fast I can fire the eggs. And of course you only have a minute to be able to do it, so. I'm just coming around and collecting all the statues I need at once, so I can just go ahead and do what I need to do here. There's another one. And there's the last one. Oh, no, I need more. I think you need 20. And of course you have infinite eggs for as long as you have this rapid fire. Otherwise you would run out of eggs way too fast. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any more statues. I hear a Jinjo somewhere, so I'm gonna have to go find the Jinjo. Jinjo! Whee! Yes, I hear you. Just give me a sec. Come on. I think it's in here. There he is. Of course, the yellow Jinjo family has 3 Jinjos in it. So we'll see where those are. It's hard to be able to tell how many Jinjos there are in each family, or where the Jinjos are, because they're kind of in random locations all the time, but... Oh yeah, I thought there were 3 down here. There's 1, and I think... There we go. Most impressive mortal. 20 statues gains you entry to my really sacred chamber. So let's enter his slightly sacred chamber. There we go. We got a slightly sacred chamber. We got a Jiggy. Cool. And now let's go enter into the really sacred chamber, which is over here. And then after that, I think that's it. 2 Jiggies and a... Oh, we got a cutscene. His really sacred chamber. Look, Banjo, there's another Jiggy. This is just too easy. Yup, we'll have the game finished in no time. Uh-oh. Halt, mortal. Thought you could get another Jiggy that easily, eh? Target's End, the despotic dizzy totem god. I am Target Zan, mighty Mayan god of target shooting. Prepare to meet thy dart-ridden doom. So this is the first boss. Technically, Klungo is the first boss, but this is the first, like, actual boss. Each level has one boss in it, so I guess Klungo would be the boss of Spiral Mountain, sort of. You fight him only in the Isle of Hags, so there's the Mogies. The best way to do this is to just kind of sit back here. Whoa, didn't know I was in range. And just strafe back and forth when he comes up. You only have to hit 4 targets, and then he will lose his head. So let's go ahead and get that one. There we go. Make sure I get that target. There we go. Whoops, aimed a little bit too high. So yeah, just strafe. Gotta hit 4 targets. And if you strafe back and forth like that, it just makes it like almost impossible for him to actually hit you. Whoops, I'm hitting the down button, that's why I'm doing that. I don't remember which way this one spins. Oh. Two. Ow, I got hit. 3, 4. There we go. And then he'll spawn 4 Mogies. But of course, I don't really get hit by them because, well, they're just too easy to kill. I think there's one more that's going to come running from the other side. I'll do this with full health. May as well. Whoa, and of course it tells you the hit points of the bosses right at the bottom there, so. No, you've beaten me. Now suffer as I invoke my sacred self-destruct. And then he self-destructs. But if you're hiding behind a wall, then, well, you can't get hit by one of the darts. Alright, let's go grab this other piece and leave. We got 2 Jiggies and we got a Jinjo, so I think that's it for Target Zan's place. Alright, so now we can leave Target Zan's temple. There isn't anything more for us to grab in here. So I kind of like these areas where you're on Kazooie again. There is actually one area that's in the next world where you do this too, but actually I don't like that one. You guys will find out why next time. I mean on the next world, not next time. I'm still far away from that area. Well, not that far actually, but I mean it'll be a couple videos still. So of course you run out of eggs really fast in this game, and you run out of everything really fast in this game. I think that's why they decided to give you 20 eggs per thing instead of just 10. I mean 1. Where is the... oh, here it is. Couldn't find the exit. There we go. And then up here there was just... I think there was another statue up there, but once you've beaten the really sacred chamber, there aren't any more statues to collect because you don't really need more than 20. So like I said, there's more than 20 statues in the maze though, so yeah. So it's not you have to find every one, it's, well, there's a bunch, so collect 20 of them and then go see Target Zan. Alright, so now that we're done with that, put Kazooie back, gun style. Let's go and visit Mumbo, because we saw Mumbo's skull, and actually I'm gonna do... yeah, I'll go see Mumbo. Okay, Mumbo works a little bit differently in this game. There aren't any Mumbo tokens at all, and I'll show you why. There are these little things here called Globos. You've caught a Globo. They're supposed to have magical powers. Alright, so Globos are your magical currency in this game, and we actually have a question mark sign over here. Use the giant shiny one to open the huge stone doors. Okay, so that's a secret. So anyway, let's wake up Mumbo. Bear ambered here at last. Mumbo best shaman in-game, so built new skull. Mumbo also want to help, but must find magical creature. We got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw in Mumbo bag. So of course Mumbo has his magic stick. And, well, he can attack with it. Press B to see Mighty Shaman's act stick. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave the skull, and I'll show you guys what Mumbo can do. Oh, where am I going? Oh, here we go. Now, I kinda zipped right by it on the way up here. Mumbo has a hard time running. He's pretty slow. Let's just keep going down here. I'll show you the mighty Mumbo Zap Stick in a second. We can't really use it on many enemies in this world because, well, actually we can use it on one of these. You just press B and it zaps like that. So let's go ahead and jump towards this guy. You have to be really close range. Mumbo's not very good at attacking, so yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. You need the Globos because there's one of these in every level where Mumbo can use a magic to summon or do some sort of magic. Each level has one different kind, so let's stand on the switch, press B and see what happens. Hope this works. So summon Golden Goliath. So yeah, we don't have control over the Golden Goliath for very long because it's, well, a magic spell. Mumbo magic make Golden Goliath rise. Magic only lasts short time. To control me again, return statue to its base and press B. Alright, so that's basically we can control Mumbo any way we want. So let's go ahead and do this. We can press B to make him kick. So let's kick over that. Let's kick over that. We don't really need to kick over these things, but I'm just doing it anyway. Let's kick that open. Alright, now let's hurry back up because there's still some other stuff we need to do while we have the Goliath. Like I said, we can just recast the magic and use it as many times as we want, but I'm just trying to get as much done as possible with the Goliath right now. I think there's a boulder under the water that we need to get rid of too, but we'll come back to that. Smash that. We can kick open the door here. And like I said, I think there's still one more boulder that we can get. Jumping is not the Golden Goliath's forte. If we run out of time, it'll automatically move the statue back, so it's not like we're on a timer to get him back or anything. I think there's a boulder down here. No, just a Jinjo. We can collect the Jinjo as the Golden Goliath. Could have sworn there was a boulder down here. Mumbo magic run out. Aww. Oh, actually there was one more thing I forgot about that we need the Golden Goliath to do. So of course every time we do it we have to watch this scene again. Come over the Alright, except it's a little bit faster. I forgot we have to actually go through this door back here. There's something that we can do over here. Just kind of walking through. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this all at once, because I really don't want to summon him again. Okay, let's see if I can hurry up. We can walk through this mud as the Golden Goliath. We can't as Banjo. And there's a Jiggy over here we can get. And then let's see if we can make it over here. This is actually where you go to enter the cheats in the game. Ugh. There. So we won't be doing that quite yet, but I'll show you guys the area. Then down here there isn't much else. So that's pretty much it for what you can do with the Golden Goliath. We have a warp point which we can activate. Over here is the Jade Snake Grove, which we can probably collect the Globo that's around here. Good. Yep, that's all. Wonder if we can warp using the Golden Goliath. No, didn't get there in time. So anyway, that's the Golden Goliath. So we don't really have any more use for Mumbo now that we've done that. Mumbo's use in this game is pretty much summon some sort of magic to help you out in the level in some ginormous way. Sometimes it's just to get a Jiggy, sometimes it's to explore different parts of the level. This level in particular, and also World 4, you need Mumbo in order to actually even get to half the levels, or half the parts of the level, so we got the warp point in Jade Snake Grove, so we can just go there next time. So I'm just going to return Mumbo. That'll be the end of this episode of Let's Play Banjo Tooie. On the next episode, we are going to be returning back to the Jade Snake Grove, where we are going to explore the rest of the level and see what other Jiggies we can get. Alright, well, see you guys next time, where we will be doing exactly what I just said. See you guys later.